In the darkest corner of an old, decrepit town, there stood an abandoned, looming asylum, its broken windows like hollow eyes watching the world below. It was said to be cursed, haunted by the tormented souls of those who had suffered unspeakable horrors within its walls. One moonless night, a group of daring teenagers, fueled by tales of the asylum's terrifying past, gathered at its rusted gates. Armed with flashlights and courage, they dared each other to enter. One by one they ventured inside, leaving the safety of the moonlight behind. Inside, the asylum was a maze of crumbling hallways and echoing footsteps. The air was heavy with the stench of decay, and strange, eerie whispers seemed to drift through the shadows. The teenagers nervously laughed off the unease, attributing it to their own imagination. As they ventured deeper, their flashlights flickered and dimmed, and the whispers grew louder, taking on an otherworldly tone. Shadows danced and twisted, coalescing into sinister shapes. Panic set in as they realized they were no longer alone. One by one, the teenagers began to vanish. Their terrified screams echoed through the asylum's long-forgotten corridors, only to be swallowed by the darkness. Those who remained desperately searched for an escape, but the asylum seemed to shift, its layout constantly changing, trapping them in an endless labyrinth of terror. Hours turned to days, and the townsfolk grew increasingly concerned for the missing teenagers. Search parties scoured the asylum, but they found no trace of the lost souls. The asylum, it seemed, had claimed them for its own. To this day, the old asylum stands as a grim reminder of the horrors that lurk in the shadows, a place where the lost souls of the past still roam, their anguished whispers serving as a warning to all who dare to enter. The cursed asylum remains untouched, a chilling testament to the darkness that lies hidden just beyond the edge of our reality.